Hey, if you have ever woken up suddenly in the middle of the night and felt your heart beating faster than normal, I need you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to share, because what happens inside your body between 2 and 4 a.m. may be more important than anything that happens during the day, especially if you are over the age of 60. My name is Li Wen, and over the years I have studied how the human body behaves during sleep. And one of the most overlooked patterns is not just what happens in the body, but what quietly interferes with it without people realizing. Many of the most serious cardiac events occur in the early morning hours, often when people are completely unaware. And the most dangerous part is this: it happens silently, without clear warning, and by the time symptoms appear, the situation may already be critical. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up around 3 a.m., feeling restless, slightly uncomfortable, or aware of your heartbeat? Have you ever noticed that your sleep is interrupted at the same time without knowing why? If that sounds familiar, you need to understand that your body is not acting randomly. It is reacting to something. During the night, your heart, your blood pressure, and your nervous system follow a precise rhythm, and when that rhythm is disturbed even slightly, it can create hidden strain on your cardiovascular system. Now I want you to stay with me, because in just a moment, I'm going to explain what makes this time window so sensitive, and more importantly, what subtle factors may be interfering with your body during that time without you noticing. But before we get there, you need to understand how your body is supposed to function during sleep. During a healthy night, your body enters a deep recovery mode. Your heart rate slows, your blood vessels relax, and your blood pressure drops naturally. This process allows your cardiovascular system to repair itself, and this nighttime drop is essential for long-term heart health. But here is what most people do not realize. Even small disruptions in your environment or routine can interfere with this process. For example, sleeping in a room that is too warm can prevent your body from reaching deeper stages of rest, keeping your heart rate slightly elevated throughout the night. Wearing tight clothing around your waist or legs can subtly affect circulation, forcing your heart to work harder than it should during rest. Even something as simple as dehydration can play a role. When your body lacks proper fluid balance, your blood becomes slightly thicker, making circulation less efficient and increasing strain on your cardiovascular system. Now let's go deeper into what happens around 3 a.m., because this is where things become more sensitive. During this time, your body is transitioning between sleep cycles, and your nervous system begins preparing for the next phase of activity. Your heart rate starts to rise slightly, your blood pressure begins to increase, and your body moves from deep rest toward a lighter state. In a balanced system, this shift is smooth and controlled. But if your body is already dealing with small stressors, this transition can become unstable. One factor many people overlook is breathing patterns. Irregular breathing or snoring can reduce oxygen levels without fully waking you up, and each drop in oxygen forces your heart to respond by increasing effort. Another factor is repeated sleep interruptions. Even brief awakenings can prevent your body from completing its full recovery cycle, leaving your cardiovascular system partially active instead of fully resting. There is also the impact of physical inactivity during the day. When your body does not receive enough movement, circulation becomes less efficient, and this can carry over into how your heart functions at night. Now let me share something important, because this is where everything begins to connect. These small factors may seem harmless on their own, but together, they create a pattern that affects how your body behaves during the most critical hours of the night. I have seen this repeatedly. Individuals who adjust simple things like room environment, hydration, breathing awareness, and daily movement often notice that their sleep becomes more stable, and those sudden awakenings begin to disappear. Now here is the most important part, because this is where everything shifts from fear to control. You do not need extreme changes to support your heart at night. You need simple adjustments that allow your body to complete its natural recovery process. Keep your sleeping environment cool and comfortable. Avoid tight clothing that may restrict circulation. Maintain proper hydration throughout the day.
And pay attention to your breathing patterns during sleep. If you notice persistent snoring or irregular breathing, it is worth getting it checked. Now I want you to think about this. Your heart works continuously every second of your life, and the night is the only time it has to truly recover. When that recovery is interrupted by small unnoticed factors, the effect builds over time. But when you create the right conditions, your body responds quickly and efficiently. So tonight, as you prepare for bed, ask yourself, am I creating an environment that supports recovery or one that quietly interferes with it? Because that small awareness may make a bigger difference than you realize. And now I want to hear from you. Have you ever noticed waking up at the same time during the night without understanding why? Leave your answer below, because your experience may help someone else recognize a pattern they need to understand. And remember, your body is always communicating. You just have to learn how to listen.